Okay, one of the things that's been concerning me a lot since I took the engine apart was the original state of the exhaust headers. These ones look to be the original ones that came with the vessel, and there was a lot of internal corrosion. The way these work is that they allow seawater to circulate through the exhaust system, so you've got saline water inside the exhaust, and it allows them to cool the exhaust headers down. Otherwise they'd be like a car exhaust that would get really hot over time. Unfortunately, because it's been run in seawater, the salt actually helps corrode the cast iron for the exhaust manifolds, and these things don't last very long at all. So one of the things that I've worked on is I've taken the existing manifold that we've got off. I want to know what the condition is, so I put it into the hot tank in the same way that we did with the citric acid with the cylinder head, cleaned it up, and I've given it a bit of a clean and polish inside using wire wheels on the drill. The next thing I need to do is find out whether or not this thing will actually allow the fluid that circulates through the exhaust system to get into the exhaust pots themselves. If this leaks in any way whatsoever, then these things are junk. We can't use them on the boat because it will allow seawater or coolant water within the coolant system to get back into the cylinders. And again, we'll be back in the same situation we are in the first place. So what I've done is I've set something up. It's a little bit Heath Robinson. It's a number of different pipes and rubber pipes from my MGB supplies, zip tied around the exhaust header, and I've blocked off the elbow plate at the top. So let me just give you a quick idea of what I've done, and then we'll have a look at pressurizing this with air and see whether it will actually hold. So there we go, that was a really good test. In the first part of the video, you'll notice that the tissue paper was actually flapping around. What I realized is in the top of the where the elbow joins onto the exhaust header, there's actually 4 ports that go around there, and I'd only put the RTV around the outside of the ports. I needed to seal it on the inside in the same way that the gasket would have sealed that over. When I took the wooden board off that I'd put on there and put RTV around the inside, it didn't flap at all. That's under a lot of pressure. That was under about 60 psi coming out of the compressor. It was leaking a little bit around the joints on the pipes where I'd put them on using zip ties rather than actually using clamps, but that's fine. I didn't see any of the tissue paper flapping. That gives me confidence that this header will actually last for a little bit longer. So for now, what I'm going to do is refurbish this exhaust manifold. Hopefully when we get the other one off, we can do the same process again and find out whether or not that one's leaking. I'm really happy that this one is in better condition than I thought it would be. And it means that we don't have to put out quite so much money straight away, but it's enough to get the boat back to its home port.